Super Gogeta does it all and then some. But how should you build his hidden potential? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are talking about the unprecedented miracle Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel and Super Saiyan Goku Angel into the Super Gogeta and trying to figure out what might be their best hidden potential. Because this, like the Goku before into Vegito, does everything. Anything you could want a unit to, anything you could need a unit to do. As the specifically designed tag unit, they have the ability to do it all. So hidden potential wise, there are just so many different options. So let's start by taking a look at their kit and then breaking down where we may want to diverge in the different hidden potential builds. So they are successors, fused fighters, pure Saiyans, category key 3, HP attack defense 200%, and an attack and defense 170%, right? Same as the Goku. The only swap is that instead of Earth protecting heroes, successors. So I mean, given this and then plus their secondary being to gifted warriors, I do honestly believe the Vegito's leader skill is better. But I mean, this is not a bad leader skill by any stretch of it. So on the 18 key, of course, in the Vegeta form, they are greatly stacking attack and then stacking defense, normally for 30% raise on the 12 key, right? So it's the same as Goku, it's just it's Vegeta now. While in base form, everything is the same as the Vegito, but replaced with successors and fusion instead of Earth Potara and Earth protecting heroes, right? So we're getting key 5, HP and attack and defense 200%. We're getting an additional key 3 per rainbow key sphere obtained. We're getting successors and fusion, 40% defense. We're getting 300% defense for the first 3 turns. We're getting guard, and then we are getting attack 200%, defense 100% when attacking. We are getting effective against all types with 10 or more key. We're getting an additional super attack with 20 or more key, and as the second or third attacker, we're getting guard, and then an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super attack. And then after the 4th turn, we can do the reversible exchange, the tag mechanic. So honestly, I mean, it does look pretty good. It's pretty much exactly like the Goku. Again, you may see guard and that additional defense, but that does not mean that they are they have the ability to go slot 1. They are definitely, Vegeta is most definitely a slot 2 unit until Goku starts stacking up that defense. Now, you have 2 things you can do upon turn 4. You can either at turn 4, you can exchange with Goku and start attacking defense. Or at turn 5, you can fuse into Gogeta. If you choose to tag into Goku, right, everything stays the same. Or, well, I shouldn't say everything stays the same. Everything is the same as the Vegito, or as the Vegeta portion of the Vegito. Now greatly raising defense and 30% defense raise on the 12 key. And then, right, instead of becoming more offensive, he becomes more defensive, right? We have attack and defense 200%. We're keeping the successor fusion support, except this time now we're supporting attack. When attacking, we get attack 100%. We get an additional attack with a 70% chance of becoming a super attack. When receiving attack, we get an additional defense 200%. And receiving an attack with 10 or more key, we have an additional 10% evasion. With 20 or more key, we have a guaranteed additional. And then, of course, as the first attacker in a turn, 70% chance and guards all attack. So he'll survive most normals if he misses the dodge, but otherwise he's got 80% dodge. To me, this does make Vegeta a little bit better because he's a lot tankier. Goku will be dodge or survive normals, die to supers type deal, which is fine. I mean, it's not like you're going to be here very long, and he is stacking defense, so that is helpful as well. So very, very good. Now, he does have an active skill that can be used if you choose not, like the Potara, if you choose to do this, you cannot fuse. If you fuse, you will fuse into Veku, and it's a Ghost Usher for the turn, and increasing and giving him guaranteed evasion for 3 turns. So, you know, it's one of those things where you just have to kind of make the decision on whether or not to make that exchange. Now, here's where things get interesting. Once you change into Gogeta, now you have the Ultra Super Attack, which is massively raising attack and defense for the turn. That's 100% raise, and he can do up to 3 of these. He fully recovers HP. He gets Key 5, attack defense 300%. He gets an additional Key 4 per rainbow key sphere obtains. He has guard, 60% damage reduction. He is immune to stunning, sealing, attack, and defense lowering. He also has 2 additional super attacks. He's got guaranteed crit. He gives successor infusions, attack and defense 40%, so both portions of the support combined. He's got 100% when attacking. He's got 100% defense when it's receiving an attack, and then attack 50% for every rainbow key sphere obtained. He also has damage reduction rate 5%, and then for 4 turns, he foresees enemy super attack. So we were wondering how we would make him better than Vegito, and while not fully better than Vegito, right, all of this stuff adds up to quite the powerful passive. What really gets him, though, is this active skill, right? This active skill not only causes ultimate damage, but gives 54% attack defense to allies for the turn, as well as granting effective against all types and creating rainbow key spheres for himself. So really, 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 really powerful card. I mean, it's there. That he is so good and so very well put together. But now the question is, how would you build his hidden potential? Well, I don't have you my copy to show this time around because mine is only 55%. But with him where he's at now, I would definitely say that he is good. No matter what you do, there's really only one wrong choice, I think, here. And it's not really wrong per se. It really depends on where you want him to thrive, right? So if we flip on over to the hidden potential info on the Dokkan wiki, we can see that as an AGL type, he's got a combo attack built in. That combo attack can reach up to 20 base, right, which means an additional 40% to doing an additional super attack. Now, if you fully invest additionals, which he will get he will get anniversary equips by the end of the anniversary, you're going to be looking at over it's over 35, I believe, if we put it all together, over 35 with full equips, which means, you know, it's about a 60 to 70% chance, depending on whether or not you go full, right? A 60 to 70% chance of doing an additional super attack. So very, very helpful here. What does this mean? Well, this means while in base, right, while in Vegeta, he's got a chance to do, right, up to 5 supers, right, stacking that attack all the way. That means he's got a chance to do 5 supers while in Goku, stacking that defense all the way. That means he has a chance to do 4 supers as Gogeta, each massively raising the attack, each more stronger than the last. So definitely, I would say combo attack is the primary lead for him. You don't need critical hit because in the Vegeta form, he has effective against all types with 10 key. In the Goku form, he does lose that effective against all types, but he doesn't need to deal damage here. Here he is stacking defense. And then of course when we get to Gogeta, he has guaranteed critical hit. So critical hit is completely unnecessary on him, unless of course you think you really need it for short fights like battle hardened formidable foes. But otherwise, I do think sub evasion is probably the way to go. Full evasion is probably not going to get the most out of him since he is a stacker. While it could get you up to 15, possibly 25 dodge, meaning a 25% chance to dodge. Sounds nice, but I don't think it should come at the cost of those attack and defense raises. I think those are going to be more beneficial to you, especially with them being effective against all types and guaranteed crits towards the end. So guys, that is it for the video. That is my recommendation on the hidden potential build for Gogeta. Additional attacks all the way. If you guys like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know, how did you build your Super Gogeta? There's not really a wrong way. You could go full dodge, and it would still work out well as long as you give enough additionals in the skill orb tree. The skill orbs. Crit is probably not the way to go. Definitely AA or dodge, but let us know what you did in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.